Hello and welcome back to Keldeo60 Plays Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. And last time, well, there was a lot of things to be done. Or last time I did a lot of Pyrite Coliseum. Today, we have that remaining Shadow Pokemon to deal with, which is the normal type Hero. Hero regained the move Full Swipe after opening the door to its start. It also learned the move Baton Pass and gained a ribbon. It will now be transferred to Sword. That is the last major Shadow Pokemon I am purifying for the time being. But now begins some fun. We got Pokemon, but we have some other things to deal with before I can actually get Pokemon out of PC. So, I want to go over the plan while we head to the next spot. Level increase cap. I am thinking of leveling all Pokemon, and I want to about 35 at the moment because me going back through level caps and whatnot and seeing, oh, these are Pokemon I kind of want to have evolve. Essentially, I'm going to try and evolve every Pokemon available in this game that has an evolution. But the additional thing, other than purifying the Shadow Pokemon, I did get a second Trapinch. This one being level 15, so I can trade it to Duking for another Pokemon. I was partly expecting to get the trade screen. Now, I have a level 20 Metadite. I gained 5 levels. Perfectly good, all things considered. Vampy now has another item. Something tells me I might want to catch an X fan. I don't know why, I kinda just want one. Okay. Rather than deal with the Pyrite color, we're heading back to Mount Battle for a couple runs. But as mentioned, level 35 is probably where I'll start capping Pokemon on my team, so let's get to it. Which Pokemon in my team do I not want? At the moment. As I will admit, there are Pokemon here that I do keep, because some of these Pokemon will be gained to level 30. And yeah. You know what? Actually, how I will handle it is every Pokemon I want leveled up to evolution at the moment will be accompanied by one of my current main team. So at the moment, that would be my Espeon, and we shall be heading through some of the higher level stuff that Mount Battle has to give, specifically the level 30 section, the level 20 section in Area 3. To start, though I do believe within the next couple, my plan is to swap to Area 4 within the next couple parts anyways to show that section off. Area 3 now, it's a vastly different experience from Area 2. So we're on the level 27, right? Sure, why not? Mud Slap. It's not gonna do much. But I will say a partial goal with how I'm handling Mount Battle is Area 4 I'm hoping to do with Pokemon that are not in my main party. Which would be great. Way you're going, it might be easy as pie for you to reach Area 4. Together with your favorite Pokemon, I'd consider that a state of happiness. The only thing that can really throw me off in this current moment are any Pokemon with Dark-type moves, and specifically Dark-type in general. Because my strongest Pokemon is not Espeon that, yes, can deal with Pokemon of the Dark typing. It's best probably not to have to deal with that. Odin needs to pick a... Togetic is getting a headbutt. Mach Punch! On the wrong Pokemon! I did get scared when it said Mach Punch. Things you don't want to see. Pokemon say. Please start it. I'm checking something on a Pokemon that is technically available. Okay. I might have to search more on that later, since we are not getting it to the Pokemon I just looked up anyway. For a while. Please don't get Mach Punch again. Oh yay, one of the most useless moves in this game. Yes, it still wastes a turn, like always, but it wastes a turn without a finite resource. Oop, I end up with the loss. I lost the battle, but I'm happy that I got to help in your training. Now, granted, I could do something completely stupid if I felt like trying, which is getting a number of my Pokemon to level 70 plus before I finish the game. Which is a stupid idea, I will admit. Why do I say 70 or higher? Oh, there's a reward for completing the entirety of Mount Battle. And you can do this very specific thing 3 times. Which would be cool to do for the playthrough as a during situation. However, I do admit it does pose a partial issue with the fact that I do have to get Pokemon to level 7. Granted, I did want to do a couple parts kind of simulating how I originally had to deal some of the things I did in my first playthrough. Essentially simulating how I got stuck for a while. But not to get my main party to 70. Which I technically got them to 45-50, which is within realm of endgame level. They're not too strong, but they're not. Zubat. Jane went to level 22. Why is this important? Got another evolution, but it is a 2-stage, so I can't really do much with it. If you're wondering, though, because I admire you, I love the battle, but I don't really like training. Okay, we actually have a decent Pokemon, another decent Pokemon in the list, by being stage 2. Very fast, has a move that works well with its typing, so it's gonna do fairly well. In fact, swap it into the front position, because there is a level 20 here, but level 19 here, but also has to get to level 22. Who I will not be dealing with for much longer. I will be on it. Don't you think Dark-type Pokemon are cool and Rock Pokemon? Why, they're sturdy and solid. Yes, sir, I sure do like that. I just swapped into the wrong Pokemon for this. But more for the fact that, Golbat is a physical attacker and not a special attacker. Let's get rid of the Nose Pass first with Espeon because, yeah, no. I'm not risking that. Voltorb has been getting the XP for a while because it was my preferred choice of switching at Pyrite in most instances, so using that to my advantage is good. Up there, fight. It's gonna be, oh, nope, my Golbat. Now, Leech Life. Well, I do not have the ability to make that move stab at the moment. It will help maintain some health as the bout goes on. I do like the fact that my Golbat is still faster than the Mightyena, despite a 5-level difference. And that definitely did more than the Leech Life ever did. And it took itself out. I don't think I have powder. Or, no, not bright powder, silver powder. One of the powders. I had this exact issue in one of the recorded parts, but it won't be uploaded for a while for DA. Yeah, no, I only have heal powder and energy powder. Not have the bright powder at the moment. It's possible I already do, and it's just not focused. I.e. Purify Chamber, but it's not in my choice. I'm totally devoted to grass Pokemon. I shall be your training partner. Ooh, grass type. The wrong choice in grass type. Like, I can't do anything with this. It's just a rock type. That's a better spot. The leaf is almost down. Lost some special defense. Now that goes. How does that count as a physical attack again? It doesn't even charge. I don't know. Lily, my pride and joy. I think I went over all these guys' thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to try and defuse a bomb at the moment. Because I don't think Psychic is taking out the war. If it does, good. If it doesn't, it didn't. Oh, that didn't do much either. It's gonna explode, isn't it? It would suck if it explodes. There's only one Pokemon here. Ooh. I was right. They did increase Super Potions to 60 HP after the I was questioning that in a previous, more recent gen playthrough. I can't remember which one, but Super Potions were like 10 HP more than they used to be. And I was right. They are. I assume they wanted it to feel like it actually weakened the effect of Hyper Potions, but still feel like it's an actual step up. Because 50 to 120 doesn't make sense, but 60 to 120 does. It's a double versus 70 HP more. It's just one of those weird things. Maybe it was always supposed to be 60 and that they made it 50 for a while. How could you be so cruel to knock out my adorable Teddy Ursa? Cruel? You want cruel? Nope. I do have to bring this up. Worst place to farm just due to the fact that you don't get any money. For doing it. You are but a child, and yet you are in training. Most impressive. I should have probably attacked the Corsola with full bat too. It hopefully it doesn't have a rock type move. Spike cannon. I assume that is the rock type move. Nope. I believe Fight will do a little more than what Wing Attack will. Since I believe Corsola is still also a rock type. That's why I thought I was worried about it attacking with a rock type move. Nope. I see that red sliver. Can't use Psychic anymore to fight, so might as well take out the Pokemon that will get affected by it. Yes! I've never actually used the gold bat. I just thought of that. I don't think I've ever actually used the gold bat before. Maybe just... I know I've had Zubat at party, but I don't think I've ever gone out of my way to get gold bat. Can your party overcome my Pokemon Intimidate ability? Yes. Yes, it can. I already have my target for each Pokemon in party. I will question, why does Masquerain get Intimidate? That's always been one of those weird, I forget this Pokemon gets Intimidate. What's intimidating about it? Like, joke, honestly, Intimidate could be Teddy Ursa, and it isn't. Masquerain just exists, in my opinion. Voltorb is now level 22. A lot of Gen 1 evolution coming in select shortly. There goes Masquerain. I am sad it wasn't a one-shot earlier, but the damage it did take was good enough. How do you like the pairing of Masquerain and Corphet? Quite the combination, huh? If one of my Pokemon wasn't severely overleveled for this area, I would be inclined. I thought it was 22. Man, this is probably something that I just forgot as time went on. 1, 2. Oh no, it's 30. Eh. Which means I was leveling the wrong Pokemon. Which is fine. A couple more levels on on my Voltorb isn't a bad thing. Thick Fat and Water Absorb. Can you beat that combination? Well, Thick Fat nullifies water and or ice and fire move effectiveness, while Water Absorb absorbs water attacks for HP. Now, here's my question: do you have any way to get around Pokemon that don't deal with those move types? I think the scarier Pokemon here is Delio. So I'll have my SB on target hit with Psychic for the time being. Since the Ice type move will be scary against my Plum. But these are heavily bulky defensive Pokemon. And yeah, there it is, and ooh, just by a frick. A shot hit. I had a feeling I already knew which Pokemon was going to get hit. Oh, it's a good thing I've been slowly stocking up on type of second, because I am going to check one Pokemon at the moment. One thing at the moment involving the Pokemon that are currently out. Let's see, I started about level 11. So... oh no, wait. I forgot. I wasn't paying attention. I will be on. Oh yeah, the area leader is next. Don't fail now. Yeah, I'm not gonna care if I fail now, but I do get the Pokécube. I did go to the Krabby Cafe, and it did say it was within the 100 to 149 friendship values for Golbat. I'm thinking Golbat will not evolve until about level 40. Granted, there is one other way to increase happiness, which is giving the Pokemon I choose vitamin. Dizzy Sponge. At least it wasn't Teeter Dance. Next is dealing with Spinda, because Spinda is Spinda. And there is technically a special thing for dealing with with this game, and that is technically this battle right here counts as walk. Step walk. Step in this game. Every battle you do technically counts. I believe counts as steps, or it might just be the ones in the Coliseum. This is why I've actually lost Pokestops. Is that these battles count as steps on top of everything else you can do in this game. So, he got through one area and got a Golbat out of it. Which is good. 350, so it will evolve in one more turn. And essentially one more battle. I will not be dealing with Area 4 for the time being, though. I think for the last thing I want to do, I do plan on heading over to the one area it's weird. They always do that. Always that way. So you might be wondering what am I doing here? Well, I'm creating using Bach 2 as a way to sort Pokemon that go into these spots at the moment. If I want to work on their EXP, I can. And also remember where to put them when I need them later. For these exact spots. It's just gonna be this way. Granted, not all of them could be this way just due to the fact of how I'm leveling, but it does help. I mean, I still have a bunch of Pokemon in here. Let's do it this way. Fully evolved Pokemon stay. Pokemon that evolve get moved over. Okay, no. It does not do what I thought it was doing. And then, technically Vulpix doesn't count. I don't have its item though, so it can't. It both counts and doesn't. Oh. Well, there's that. So, next couple parts I can still continue going through that. As I swap out Pokemon in and out. Stuff. But the last thing I want to do is keep an eye. I do want to keep track on Golbat. Because I think it was telling me the 100 to 149 set while it was like level 20, and I don't remember what level I started out on it with. I'll be honest. But it's already grown a decent amount. I actually think it was about level set 16, 17. It simply adores you. Yes, I know my starter Pokemon absolutely adores. I meant for the golden. Growing friendly toward you, it seems to believe in you. This is... Yep, 100 to 149 friendship. Still, which is fine. So, it could be level 35. It could be level... when it finally goes, it could be level 100. But with that being said, that is going to be it for today's part. Next time we meet, I am going to continue working through Mount Battle training to try and get some more evolutions up, because I would like to at least have every Pokemon evolve this time around in their final stages, so a small incentive to try and get stuff done. That being said, though, that is it for today's part. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you all next time for more Pokemon XD Gale Darkness leveling. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!